am Kimberly. Welcome to Simply Living in a Small Town. Today is Tuesday. It is still for me anyway. It might be Wednesday by the time you're watching it. I'm not sure. So, how's everybody been? What is going on? What is everybody up to? It's been a few days. Friday, I took my daughter to meet her stepmom, and that ended up being like a trip that should have taken an hour and a half, give or take a little extra if I had stopped somewhere. It ended up taking closer to 3.5, closer to almost 4 hours. So, needless to say, when I finally got home Friday, I was not only exhausted, but I was really quite aggravated. A lot of traffic, so yeah. And there's like an area going over the bridge when you go from Indiana to Kentucky that is still one lane only. Well, it's actually on both sides, but it's that bridge. And so there was that issue. But then there were several other on the Indiana side too. And then when I came back, same thing, like on both sides. And there was a festival going on and a football game, like right across the highway from each other over here in Indiana. And it was just really truly a mess. So yeah, I was pretty irritated and all that by the time I got home. So that was like not a good idea. Well, and especially we left around 4 o'clock, and it did not, if this tells you anything, we left around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I did not get home till almost 8 o'clock at night. So yeah, it was a long day. And those days always go short, like earlier in the day, like the whole day just goes really quick, is what I meant to say, not short. Well, they do seem short because they go really quick. So yeah, that's what happened then. And then I thought, well, I'll do a video Saturday. And I'm going to tell you, I wanted to, in a way, but I didn't because, I couldn't bring myself to I just felt I was having depression issues. Like, I just felt depressed somewhat over some things, and I just plus was worn down from the week and just tired, and that didn't help either. So like, it doesn't help when I'm really tired in regards to depression. So, and then Sunday we had to go get her, so that day went really quick. It's always that way, that works that way, that Friday and that Sunday when we go and get her, and it always ends up being that way, that it just goes quick. We got to leave because it's an hour. Where we went, yes, it's an hour drive one way. So, 45 minutes, okay, but it there again, like, it wasn't as bad on Sunday, but nonetheless. Anyway, then yesterday it literally rained here. I was frustrated because it rained. My husband told me Sunday night, it's supposed to rain tonight. And I'm like, really? Because I had looked and it wasn't supposed to rain for like 2 or 3 days yet. So I looked and he said, yeah, I'm serious. It's supposed to rain overnight. So I look at my app and I'm like, oh yeah, it's now saying rain. And so it rained Sunday, and then it rained most of yesterday. Like, it rained Sunday night, but then it rained, like almost all day yesterday. So it was like, that had me down. I just did not feel needless to say, I also didn't feel very crochet-esque. Like, I have, because when I'm down, that's like hard to get myself into that. It's like I have to push myself. So I'm trying to think. Friday and Saturday did not crochet, but Sunday I did. I pushed myself to, I'm like, I'm just going to do what I usually do, and this seems to work well with me. So I started on a granny square because that seems like kind of when I push myself back into it, it seems like, because I don't want to watch a video on another tutorial, and I really don't want to look at a pattern, and I just don't, you know. And it's like, this is the easiest, is just to do a granny square. So I had already been thinking that I wanted to make a shrug like I made last year that was gray, and it only comes down to about here. It's like just short, and with short sleeves and that. So I had already been thinking that anyhow. So I'm like, well, this is good. We'll just do that. So I have this started. Wow, you really can't tell. That is really not showing up. So, but oh, that's the back side. That's the wrong side, y'all. Okay, not that you can tell anything from this side either. But that's how big it is currently. Okay, now it looks like if I was making a sweater, yeah, I mean, that'd be about the front panel, but I'm not. So it's, trust me, it's not big enough yet, okay? I just tried it a while ago, and it would be like, it would come to just here, like really short. Cute, but like, that's not quite what I was trying to do. So let me see. I don't know how well, yeah, that's not going to show. Oh, not going to show up probably very well. This is Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn. And it is in the color Prairie Grass. Let's see if you can see that back here or no. Well, and this is that's the other thing. I didn't do a video yesterday because I was like, not only was I down, the rain was just like, it rained on, but it was dark. So not only that did not help my mood, but lighting wise wasn't good. So, oh, see, now you can kind of see it. So it's got greens and like almost like maroon or burgundy type of, yeah, I would say more kind of maroonish, almost brick color, but lots of greens, blues. So I do not think, yeah, that's almost like too bright there. So I can kind of, yeah, I can kind of see it, but it's pretty. I had like 3 skeins of this. So the reason I pulled this out, I was literally specifically wanting to use this because it looks like fall colors is what I'm getting at. And the next time I show you all this, what is today? It's Tuesday. That's right. Well, regardless, the next video that you see this, you will probably be able to see it a whole lot better. It is already kind of starting to get dark, which is crazy because I have noticed that it started getting dark a little earlier already. Yuck, you know. But anyway, so this is, well, this is how much I have left of this skein, but this is the second skein. And I have, you know, 3 skeins. So I have one more. It's that one right there on the very end. So I have one more skein of this. And so we'll see. I'm not sure how much it's going to take y'all, because I actually thought, well, I've probably got like 1.5 on here so far. So the only thing I wish is that I had used a little bigger hook, because I'm using a 6mm. That's just like my go-to. I probably should have went for a 6.5 though, because it would have made it even slightly drapier. So, I mean, it's okay, but yeah, something I could have done anyway. So I've got that, and I will get this. That looks really wonky there. I will get, or I will have this done by Friday, I'm sure, because super easy. It's a quick project, essentially. And then, I know I had showed y'all the other day. Let's see, Thursday. No, it wasn't even Thursday. It was last Wednesday. I had shown y'all these. No, you can barely kind of see his little eyes. But this is a sunflower flower pal. I have to weave in the tails yet because I did the legs, obviously. But anyway, I finally just got today. Yes, I finally got the yellow to do. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow. Possibly tonight, but for sure tomorrow. And so I'll be working on that. I got 3 of these. Now, it was weird. You know, it was one of them kind of things they had restocked since I had been there last week. Was it last week? No, the week before. No, maybe it was. It was last week, wasn't it? When I got the green yarn. Okay. Well, anyway, that's weird. But, so they had a bunch of this yellow, which was good because I needed that. They had neither browns. They had a lot of purple. A little bit of like a sky blue, kind of a blue. But it was, in other words, it was, you could tell it had been restocked, but it was really picked over per se. There was one of the real bright pink, but there was no label on it. So yeah, it was really weird. I'm trying to think. Maybe I will go back like this Friday probably and check and see what I see. So I would like to get some more. I would like to get some more of this brown and then the lighter brown that I did the other sunflowers, and I thought that was really cute, and I really like that brown. I say that I also did one with the like really bright kind of coral petals that had that lighter brown on it too. And well, that is one I am going to keep for myself, so I need to make another one of those or 2. Something. My daughter wants a couple of those too. But anyway, so yeah, I'll have to check and see what they have again, because I don't know when they get, like when they get their stock or whatever. I'm not sure. But and then trust me, I did think about stopping. I could have stopped in Florence, Kentucky Friday or Sunday. And I'm telling you, with all the traffic, I just did not. It really, truly, I just wanted to get home because it's just like too much traffic. Like when it's that overloaded with traffic, and then plus like somebody was, I was in the middle lane at one point while we were heading to this part of Kentucky we were going to. And I was in the middle lane. Right up ahead of us, I could see traffic was completely stopped. So what's this person doing, like this small little kind of sporty car next to me? There, I see them like out of my peripheral, you know, vision here. I'm like, see them just shooting up to, like, there's very little room between me and the vehicle in front of me. And then right ahead, the traffic's all stopped. So I just like literally, I backed the heck off the person. Like, I backed the heck off the person that was in front of me, because I mean, there was space between us, but like not for that car to just like through there like that. And I knew what he was doing, because we're slowing down, mind you, because we see that right up ahead of us, they're stopped. this person is not, like, they're gunning it. So I knew what they were trying to do. And sure enough, it's like, yeah, good thing I slowed down, because they literally went like this. I'm like, yeah, you would have took out like part of my front end, or like I would have sandwiched them, and it would have not been good between them and between me and the vehicle in front of me. But yeah, they literally did one of these deals at an angle, and then was in this lane for, it was like, I don't know, less than like 5 seconds, and then just into the other lane, and almost caused a situation over there. And I'm just like I cannot. And then I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack, and I look at Ava, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, and I'm talking to her. I look over though, and she's got her head down like this with her headphones on, listening to whatever. I'm going, oh, well, clearly she didn't see any of that. So, okay. So yeah, it never fails. Like, I don't know, people drive so dangerous anymore, really, truly. And it terrifies me. I try to stay as much as possible away from people, but when traffic is like that, as heavy as it was the other day, like on Friday, you just cannot, like, you cannot. I mean, because they have it right now where, with the one lane being shut down on the bridge, on both sides, there's only one lane. So, like, you get to getting on the interstate, and here we are trying to merge onto the interstate that goes this way, and you're looking, and traffic is miles down this way. Like, there's nowhere to go. So yeah, it's been like that all summer, and it's like, oh my gosh, everybody's just having a fit about it. But yeah, so that is why I didn't come back Friday. I had fully intended to, and then all that, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I was so over it after that. I'm telling you, I was so yeah, and just tired, because I did not intend to be gone like hours, So right now, I need to kind of tomorrow regroup myself, and like, I want to get into some other things or whatnot, as far as what I'm working on crochet wise. I'm trying to, like, go back to where I was like the week before, where I'm like, I had these things, well, last couple of weeks, I had several things on my mind, and then, somehow it's like, when I'm not in a good way or what, it's like these things just erode from my mind, and I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to think. It's almost like I don't know where to begin again, even though that sounds crazy, but it's kind of how it feels. So anyway, tomorrow is Wednesday, so I will be back tomorrow. I am not got any appointments tomorrow, whatnot. I have plenty of work to do, obviously, but no appointments. So I will be back tomorrow, and I will see you then. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate that. And bye now. God bless.